And now, more fuckery from the nice guys. Be sure to wash your hands after listening and wait 30 minutes before swimming.
I look forward every day to waking up and just going through the coffee process because it's about a 20-minute process for me in the morning. It involves Strickland's like
he has to go get water from the well, bring it up to temperature.
You don't know how hard it is to rub those sticks together every morning. My hands are bare.
I will take the entire pot, fill it with water, dump it in, put in my coffee filter, put in a bunch of scoops of coffee. I do not measure the coffee grounds. I'm like, that looks like enough. I hit go. I make a whole pot of coffee. I drink 1 cup. I take the rest. I put it in the fridge and I drink it for the next 2 days. That's it. That's my coffee.
In Confessions of a Winning Poker Player, Jack King said, "Few players recall big pots they have won, strange as it seems, but every player can remember with remarkable accuracy the outstanding tough beats of his career. It seems true to me, because walking in here, I can hardly remember how I built my bankroll, but I can't stop thinking about the way I lost it, to the nice guys on business." Listen, here's the thing. If you can't spot the sucker in your first half hour at the table, then you are the nice guys on business. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content, just your 2 favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
Now we're recording.
I was just telling Doug that I was taking my time eating so he could see that I'm eating my Anytizers for dinner tonight. But it is the new version. They're Tyson's Anytizers. They changed their recipe about a year ago, and it's terrible now. So I'm doing the HEB ones, which is HEB is our local Texas.
What would you say? What would be the ingredient change on Anytizers to make them horrible based upon what they were before?
Can we also see a close-up of it while you're describing the ingredients?
I only have a half of a bite left now.
It's a chicken nugget for adults.
Well, but it's a spicy one, right? So it's like they call it buffalo chicken bites.
Okay.
And so that's what's tasty about it. But Doug, you're right. Like if it was like regular chicken bites, like how could they change it so it would be terrible? No, it's because it's the buffalo versions, and they changed it where it's some new.
What did they go to? Like, know. Did they go to like Albany version instead of Buffalo?
I have no fucking idea what they did, but the spice that they changed it to is just bad. And so I'm doing the HEB version now, which is pretty tasty.
Emily's back
that's the first thing you've eaten all day, probably.
Yeah, it is actually.
And
Emily,
are there any vegetables involved? Okay, sorry, Doug.
No.
We're all stepping on each other. We're just so excited. It's episode 1500. We're all so excited.
Which I want to say right now, if you guys want me to just say hi and then leave you to it, I didn't realize it was 1500 until yesterday. And then I was going to say something.
Strickland, can I speak for you, Strickland, in saying that I think it would be very important that Emily actually stays. I think that actually we need you here. We need you.
You do. I mean, you did set a really high precedent last week and how exciting this episode was going to be. So here to serve.
I'm pretty sure we set a very low bar for whatever this episode was going to be, didn't we? And not that you're helping us achieve that low bar. You definitely have helped us raise the bar, but did we set any kind of bar at all?
I had high expectations based on the fact that you're like, we're not going to air a Monday episode because we want this to be number 1500.
Well, right. So on the one hand, we did that. But then on the other hand, both of us fucking completely forgot until yesterday. It's like, oh yeah, it's episode 1500. We should do something special.
Really, right can now. I give you a behind the scenes look, Emily? It's like, fuck, we didn't really want to have to edit a Monday episode. So we used it as an excuse.
Totally makes sense.
Is that better? Does that feel better?
That feels better. What were you going to ask 5 minutes ago?
What I was going to say was, I don't think I was going to ask a question, but I was going to make more of a statement. Never underestimate the power of a very good office chair, because I have a cat several of them. And while we were out of town, they get a little bit ornery when you're out of town for several days, and they like to kind of mess around with you. So my one cat probably scared my other cat into literally peeing on my desk chair. So
Damn.
it's a foam seat. So I come into my office and I'm like, what is that?
Ew.
What's that smell? It smells like pee, cat pee. And our house does not smell like cat pee at all, but it did in my office. So I'm like, I'm sniffing around. I'm like, fuck, they peed on my office chair. So I tried my best to wash it out, and I'm like, I can't. So I just have a kitchen chair in here, and I've put literally a cushion,
Oh yeah, I have one of those actually. I have that same cushion.
and I'm telling you, I can't get comfortable. I had 5 appointments today. I can't get comfortable.
Mhm.
Stand up, I sit down. Like, this is not going to be, so I'm not going to be comfortable the entire episode. Damn it.
You could
Strickland
stand up.
looks like he has a nice chair.
What is this? GTR racing, whatever. It's like it's a gamer's chair, but it's one of those like budget. It's not like a $500 gamer's chair. It's very comfy. I like it. I like it. What about you, Emily? What do you sit in when you are at your desk?
I'd spend $1,000 on a desk chair, but Apple doesn't make them. So I can't do
That was on my list tonight.
Oh,
Strickland,
okay.
why do you not have an iPhone? What?
Oh
you're
God, don't you? Do you really want to go there?
Seriously?
You really want to
maybe
go
not,
there?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
That's
Look,
your,
I'll give you
My desk chair isn't exciting.
what do you,
I'll
what
give
do
you the
you
quick
have? What are you
version.
sitting in? What are you sitting in?
When at his last job, you know what? Maybe it was from our retail store. I don't know. We just adopted it from somewhere, and then it's not comfortable. So I have like blankets like under my butt. But I have one of those cushions, Doug, from my car, and I should
Yeah.
probably get another one for my chair.
Don't you sit in your chair though, literally all day?
I stand a lot. I try to break it up half and half.
You know,
Or,
the thing
even
about
85.
the thing
yeah.
about Emily is, and I won't give away her age, but she's under 40 years old, and it's like I used to be able to stand for more than 10 minutes when I was under 40. Also, I hit 50 and everything fell apart. My back, my
Oh.
bones, my aches, my creaks, my joints, everything fell apart.
My mom's 60 and she has like one of those little treadmill things. But the difference with that, like I really want one of those, but I can't write. I can't write when I'm walking.
Yeah.
How do you
I
stop
could
from
do
huffing and puffing as you're actually like that's
I
good
think-
for somebody doing remote work, but somebody that actually podcasts for a living, you'd hear that.
Yeah.
the
Exactly.
entire
I don't
time.
know if it's very practical for me, but it seems cool.
Emily, why did you go back to Ove? You went back to Ove.
It's so funny. I was thinking exactly the same thing.
You went back
But it was funny because I was thinking exactly the same thing and then realizing how unimportant it was because I knew what it meant anyway. And so it didn't really matter that you cut the L off at the top of the image there. But it's funny that Doug
for
brought that.
those listening and not tuning in on video, which is
Everybody.
everybody. Yeah, she's got a little sign behind her. It's like Scrabble pegs, but large. And they say love, but she frames her camera so it's only Ove, and it always is like one of my pet peeves. It's like, why is it only Ove? That's not a donut place in Ocean City, New Jersey. What is up?
Okay, Doug, we're
No, it's-
good. I got to
no.
move my chair up now.
Yeah,
though.
now you-
See, I
now
don't like
need
that.
to-
I really don't care what it says, Emily. I
No,
just want
I've
to see
got a
you.
lot of other things.
I want to see
I
your
got a
glowing,
really nice
smiling
new
face.
picture of my dog for my birthday up there. You can't really see it; it's black and white.
What's the old
He's
school
cute.
picture of somebody water skiing?
I have one of like because I lived in France for a while and I skied in France, so I have one of France and then one of New Hampshire water skiing to show like the difference of
Got it.
adventure in life, all the different adventures one could have in life if they traveled outside of their home, which I do not
Nice.
do any longer.
At all, ever?
No,
Yeah, you
I'm
know
just
what?
kidding.
At Christmas time,
Strickland
I go up to
knows.
Portland,
Strickland
Maine,
knows.
which is about an hour and a half drive from where you are, and no, it's just too far.
It's two, but I also wanted to actually talk about that tonight because if you go there again, I saw Sally in Sally's picture with,
Mhm.
hanging out with you the other night. And I'm like, oh, it would have been so easy to have that picture before Sally had I
Right?
just gone. But it was Christmas in my defense. So it was a little
I
bit of like, that's a weird time.
I just
But
like
I go
giving
up-
you shit.
I go up to Maine all the time. I went last week,
I may be going back in July or August. I will definitely let you know. Welcome back. Welcome back, by the way. My name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone, Mr. Doug Sandler. And as you have probably heard on the third side of the microphone, joining us today for our episode 1500, Emily Abon.
Three-sided mic.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. There was a guy in college on the radio that was named Three-Sided Mike.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Emily asked earlier, why don't I own an iPhone?
Oh,
there are many reasons, but I'm going to give you the quick reasons. Because I'm not an Apple advocate. They're too fucking expensive. Everything that Apple does in the Apple universe is too goddamn expensive.
it is.
I will make no argument about the quality. Okay. Apple makes good quality products. Absolutely 100%. But Doug's computers cost at least 3 times what I pay for PCs. And I've got my Google phone, which I think I paid, I don't know, $400 for. Again, probably a third of what Doug paid. And it works perfectly fine. And I like it very much.
Do you have one of those wallet in your phones?
Oh, I love.
I
Okay,
have the
so
wallet in my.
here's my phone.
I have the digital wallet in my phone. I don't have.
No,
the
what I mean,
wallet.
do you have all your credit cards attached like that?
No, because I
That
use my
seems
phone
like
too
a
much.
very bad idea, Strickland. What if somebody took your phone? They would have it all.
Okay, so let's say I walk out of the house
Yeah.
and I need a phone, and I also need a wallet, and I also need my keys, right? Anybody could steal any of those 3. Which is the one that you, Emily, use the most of any of those 3 things? Because you see, to me,
this is how I
this
leave
is
my
what I
house,
use
right
all
here.
the goddamn time. So yes, if somebody stole my phone, yeah, I'd be
Doug,
screwed.
is that
But
JJ's?
if they stole
No,
my,
this is mine.
oh, that's his man purse. You haven't heard of that?
Oh my God. I got this as a
Such a
birthday gift
wimp.
3 years ago. And I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. Nothing goes in my pockets. It all goes in my satchel.
I don't even have a
to carry
proper
around.
purse. This is amazing.
Where do
Okay,
you put
so
your wallet and stuff, Emily?
it's always just a hot mess, actually. And you know what? I was in Maine the other day.
Carry your
Yes,
stuff.
it's
Emily
such a
leaves your house with a big armful of stuff.
honestly, it's just a disaster.
I gotta talk water bottles too with you.
I was
Oh yeah, I
okay.
forgot
This is
about
this
that.
is
We
a great
definitely gotta
segue.
talk about that.
So I'm in a convenience store leaving my mom's house in Maine the other day. And every time I leave, I go to the same convenience store and I get a sparkling water, a regular water, a pack of gum, and sometimes a piece of chocolate. This time I didn't because it was early in the morning. See, Doug knows what's up. He's got 2 waters over there. So I bring all my things up to the counter. I didn't even know you could like tap your card on the little payment thing. Yeah. So I tap my card or whatever. This lady is sitting behind the counter eating like the most disgusting looking soup I've ever seen. She like puts it on the register, balances it on the register to check me out and stuff. Then I'm trying to get all my stuff. So
Good
I've just
customer
described-
service, by the way. Good customer service.
Yes,
Eating while you have customers.
Right. Exactly. So I'm grabbing all my stuff. I have 4 things and then my wallet and my keys. And I just wanted to make sure I had everything. And it was truly, I mean, I'm clumsy. And so I'm just like taking a minute. And she looks up over her soup. She's like, problem. And I was like, I said this because I was actually really annoyed. I'm like, no need to be curt with me. And then I was thinking she probably doesn't even know what that word means.
No way. No
Which
way.
is so
100%.
sad. So I don't think actually I'm going to go to that gas station anymore. Like super convenient, love the products, but I don't really want to go someplace that I get treated like crap, you know? So she ruined it for me.
You buy a regular water and a sparkling water.
Why?
Yes, a big water. Because I like to
why
drink.
both?
Yeah, but,
Why both?
but I also saw in the
Love
Facebook
drinking.
post you had like literally like 6 water containers, and they looked
But-
like they were all like various.
But
I
water
have
bottles,
a
like
fear.
ones you go
I
out and
have
buy.
a fear of being thirsty. Like,
you
it's like
really
an
must.
actual anxiety of being thirsty. And like if I get too parched, I just get so anxious about it. So yes, I could stop, but do I want to? No.
Well, but how many of the? Why don't you just have like one big container that you just carry around with you? Like I know you can't do that in the summer because it would be too hot, or in the solid of winter because it might be too cold and frozen. But why couldn't you have a larger container in your car?
Well, I
rather
also
than-
like to drink and drive and not have it like end up all over me, you know? So the small bottles allow you to drink and drive with a little more ease, grace, less
Okay, so
accidents.
There's got to be a solution to what you.
From what I saw from those
Yeah,
pictures,
go ahead, Strick.
each of those water bottles was at least 16, 20, 24 ounces, right? They were not small.
32, 16, 16 sparkling water. And then I don't know what the other one is. 12.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that if you walk out the door with a 32 ounce full water bottle, you are concerned that you may run out before you could access
pass
water, any new fresh water anywhere else in this vast wasteland that is. What's
I could understand crossing a desert,
Right.
or walking, but you literally are probably passing 100 convenience stores.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to stop.
I don't like to stop, and I don't like spending money either. So it's like the two hand in hand.
But you stop at the convenience store before you leave your mom's.
And you pay for
Because
two
my
different
mom's
kinds of water.
My mom's water is not good. It's like soft, sulfury water. I don't like it. I require that's the other thing.
Very
I
particular.
like a high quality of water.
I get it.
Water.
So do you buy? So are you buying like Fiji water, or are you buying? What are some of the labels of some of the better ones? Because I know I usually get the better one. I can't remember what they're called though.
You mean if I have to purchase a water?
Yeah, like do you get like Aquafina, like distilled water,
like-
or do you get like designer water?
My favorite is that like 0 or whatever pH water, like the high.
Yeah.
But I'm usually not gonna waste my money on that. I actually don't mind Poland Springs, but we have a place right near us called Monadnock Spring Water, and you can find it in a lot of places locally. It's very delicious. So a spring. It's from a spring.
All right. So at least I understand a little bit more. It's the water. You have water scarcity. You're concerned
Yes.
you're going to run out of water, and you're concerned not that you're going to run out of water, but that you're going to feel thirsty, and feeling thirsty creates a level of anxiety with
Even
you
if I think about it right now, I start to get a little anxious.
I get it.
mean, I need to drink.
So here's another question then. Okay, that's when you get in your car. If you're just going for a walk, do you have to have your water with you?
No.
No, you don't have to have water with you. So you literally could be much further away from water if you're walking as opposed to in your car. It's you feel trapped in your car and it creates a level of anxiety for you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also don't want to buy water. I don't like to spend the money on something I have in my home.
But I wasn't sensing it was a cheap thing. It wasn't a money thing. I thought it was more of you don't like to feel thirsty, which completely throws me off because you will walk. Could you go for a run? You could go for a run or a walk and not have water with you?
Yeah.
Okay, and you could potentially be further away from water. Is that correct? Than you would be had you driven in the car without any water.
But if there's no bathrooms, I don't want to necessarily be drinking a bunch when I'm going to take a walk.
Oh, so now it's the balance between you.
You know what I mean?
Like, you stress out about not having water, but you don't want to drink too much water because you don't want to have to go to the bathroom.
You'll stop for a bathroom, but you won't stop for water.
Exactly. Don't want to have a dog problem.
Somehow, yeah, that's true.
Reuse the water bottles.
Wait, who was the one that put the water funnel? Was that Erica? Or
yes, she's such a good researcher. She just went and found it. That was exactly what I was talking about too. I was so proud of her. And then I said, "You understood the assignment," which is that was just tongue in cheek, and she didn't get what she's like. What was the assignment?
Yeah, she just did it because
I totally know what you meant.
Naturally, she's a researcher. She just wanted to research it.
She's she's a helper. She likes to help.
Hey, Strickland, I know that, Strickland and Emily, sorry, I'm used to saying Strickland, but Strickland and Emily, I don't want to get to them right away because I know this is probably going to be a very long episode, but we do have 7 voicemails today.
Wow.
7.
Yes, we do. 7 voicemails. Yeah.
We have no idea if there are people that are saying, okay, we give up, stop podcasting, or if it's somebody saying, hey, congratulations for all of the episodes, or none of those things.
I bet Jared's going to give you a congratulations. I do have a question for Magic 8 Ball, which is, do you think...
I love that little Zoom thumbs up thing.
Mine does it too, but it takes forever to get there. I have to literally figure out where it is. I don't even know.
If only you had a Mac, Strickland, you could be having fun like that.
I don't think that's a Mac thing, is it?
No, it's a Zoom
thing.
It's a Zoom thing.
thing.
Oh, look at that's funny. You can do this, and it's like celebration.
The poor listeners, they can't see this. They're just hearing us laughing.
Yeah, just so you know,
Stupid
it's a nice
shit.
guy community. We're Funkin' fans. It's not
Oh,
listeners.
sorry.
Hey, I think we got mixed reviews on that. I think some
I know.
some of them prefer to be called listeners, but I'm okay either way.
Either way. Emily, why don't we hit your list of things that you would like to talk about today? If you have, did you come to the table with a list? You look a little deer in headlights when I said that.
Well, I definitely had the water bottles. I have a fun new experiment thing I'm trying, which
Okay,
sounds
how do you
more
say
fun than it is.
I don't know if I say
experiment?
experiment or experiment. And yeah, I probably say experiment. I say experiment, like spearmint. It rhymes with
Really?
spearmint. Yeah.
How
I
do you
that.
say it, Strickland?
Experiment.
Oh, maybe.
And what
Like
did I
pear,
say?
like in the middle, it would sound like pear, like the fruit. Experiment, not
As opposed to
Experiment?
spear.
Oh, I say
Experiment.
experiment, like spearmint gum,
Yeah, like experiment. Anyway.
So much more fun.
Struck me funny.
Yeah. So I decided that I'm going to, I just turned 38. So everyone knows I am under 40.
Mhm.
I just turned 38. So that means I have 2 more years till I'm 40. And I wanted a fun way to kind of count it down. So I'm doing a weekly experiment, and I'm like they're not going to be one a week, but I will be reporting back about one a week. So some are like meditating, some are like
It's going to
yoga.
be like the advent calendar for for
Yes.
Emily's countdown to 40.
And I got to go skydiving. I got a lot of things to try.
It's a long time. That is a long runway that you give. I mean, if you're giving basically just turned 38, that's giving a full 2 years. I don't know that you're going to be able to keep that everybody's attention for that long. Do you think so?
Watch me. Also, I'm not doing it for them. This is just for myself. I haven't had a personal project in a long time that's not for other people, like the podcast, the business stuff. So this is just for me.
I don't think I've ever done a project for anybody else. I always do it for me.
So it's just something new and fun every week.
Yeah. And it doesn't need to be like this lasted a week. It might be like this was 100 days and whatever. I tried coffee, like quitting coffee. I was like, well, that is not going to keep up.
Tim just got really angry with his
I did that for 2 days and I was like, this is awful. Which probably says how addicted I am, which is sad. But
what was there was a line, and this was one that Tim shared. It said something like, studies have shown that cutting your coffee intake by 80% can make you unbelievably miserable or something like that.
It's actually very true. My research backs that theory.
I think I look forward every day to waking up and just going through the coffee process. I don't even I'm addicted to coffee or caffeine because I don't need a second cup, and I don't need a cup during the day to keep me going. I just like the process because it's about a 20-minute process for me in the morning. It involves Strickland's
he has to go get water from the well, bring it up to temperature.
You don't know how hard it is to rub those sticks together every morning with your my hands are bare. Why you Strickland? Why?
It's just so funny because you have the formal relationship with time.
Yes.
And according to your definition, I have a very informal relationship with time.
Correct.
And I look at it from a very different point of view because you define my informal relationship with time where if I have a 6 o'clock meeting, right?
Yes.
And it is 5:45, I will often look at the clock and go, I've got 15 minutes. I am going to fill that 15 minutes with things to be as efficient as possible.
Correct.
Now, being ADD like I am, sometimes that 6 o'clock rolls around and I don't realize it's 6 yet. And it's oh, fuck. And I'm a couple of minutes late.
Right.
So that's my definition of a more formal relationship. Your definition of a formal relationship with time is it's 5:45 and I have a 6 o'clock meeting. Let me make sure my desk is clear. Let me make sure my pens are in the right place. Let me make sure I can log in 5 minutes before the meeting starts. And so 20 minutes every morning to create your coffee is an adventure for you. 20 minutes in the morning for me to create my coffee, I would fucking rip my hair out. Let me tell you how I make coffee, okay? Because I just did it today.
I can already guess.
Okay, a couple of years ago, my coffee maker broke, and I was like, let me get something fancy and cool, right? So I started looking at all of the fancy, cool coffee makers, and yeah, you can do like espresso, and yeah, that would be cool, right? But they're really expensive, and it's like a lot more work. And I'm like, no, I just want coffee, but cool. The only cool things you can do are like, a timer, so it'll start automatically for you.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, but yeah, except I'm not a morning coffee person. Like I usually just have a cup in the afternoon. So it just wasn't that big a deal to me. So I bought the $20 Mr. Coffee and it works great. But now here's how I make my coffee, okay? Because I just did it a couple of hours ago. I will take the entire pot, fill it with water, dump it in, put in my coffee filter, put in a bunch of scoops of coffee. I do not measure the coffee grounds. I'm like, that looks like enough. I hit go. I make a whole pot of coffee. I drink 1 cup. I take the rest. I put it in the fridge and I drink it for the next 2 days. That's it. That's my coffee.
I think there is some misunderstanding here. I think that you maybe confuse my formal relationship time as my desire to be efficient and productive with my time. I agree with you. I do exactly what you said at the very beginning. If I have that 15 minutes, I will make sure that the things are set on my desk the way that I need them to be. I will make sure that after this meeting is over, I'm able to just walk away from my desk. I will make sure that my earbuds are put away, even if it's between appointments, because I don't want to come back and discover that a cat has absconded with my earbuds or something like that. Everything is put away, and then I bring it back out and put it on my desk. For me, I like the 20 minutes because it's forced time that I have to spend with me, just in my thoughts and doing the things that I want to do. So for me, the process of making coffee is as important to me as the coffee itself. Sometimes I don't even like the coffee so much and I won't even drink the entire cup, but I like the process. And I use a French press, by the way.
That was the question burning on all of our mind. Erica, I'm so sorry that we just went down the time management rabbit hole again.
Emily, what is your coffee making process?
What's your routine? Yeah.
I do a pour over. I do
Pour
measure.
over?
Yeah,
What's a
yeah.
pour
So
over?
it's like
It's
like
a millennial
funnel.
thing.
No, it is not.
It's so a new thing. It's like it's a Mr. Coffee without the machine. It's basically what it is.
Well, in that case, I was the original that discovered this.
All right,
like,
tell Strickland, explain to Strickland what the pour over is.
it's like a funnel basically that goes on top of your mug and you put a filter in it. I use a filter. You don't need to, I guess, if you have, if you like grounds in there. And then you pour the water over slowly. So it does take a couple of minutes. It's well worth it because everything just kind of like, sits. It's
Strickland,
like
you should Google pour over coffee and see the contraptions that they have out there for it, because it literally could be this as simple as taking a Mr. Coffee filter and putting it on top of a cup, or it could be this whole glass thing that is just completely crazy and expensive too.
okay, that's not mine. Mine's like a cheap, like
Yeah,
it falls
gotcha.
apart all the time. Okay. But if I'm traveling, I will literally just use a coffee filter and like pour stuff over.
And so you've got like a teapot and you have to warm the water up first and then you pour it?
Yeah, you gotta boil the water, of course.
But I drink the hot water after that. Like I'll have 1 cup of coffee and then I switch to hot water for the rest of the day. I also don't drink multiple cups of coffee. So
I don't drink
Okay.
hot water.
And that's
Doug,
better
this
than
is-
a Mr. Coffee. How?
it tastes better. It just tastes
not better
richer.
than Mr. Coffee.
Do you
No,
remember,
it is.
Doug?
It's richer.
Emily, I know you're too young to remember this. Do you remember Mr. T, not the guy, on Saturday Night Live? It was Father Guido Sarducci came out with Mr. T.
I don't remember Mr. T by Father Guido Sarducci, but I remember Father Sarducci, of course.
Father Guido Sarducci, he's like, I got a new thing. It's called a Mr. T. So you've heard of Mr. Coffee, okay? This is like a Mr. T. Here's how it works, right? And he pulls this thing out, and it's like a cup, right? And a filter. He's like, okay, so you heat the water up over here, okay? Like with the and he pulls and he literally puts a tea bag in and he literally pours it through, and the guy is like, why can't you just pour the water over? Oh no, it's a Mr. T. It's so much easier. It's so much easier. Like, no, it's just a fucking funnel. But I don't have to heat my water up. I let Mr. Coffee do it for me. But Emily,
I like control is all I gotta say, you know?
I'm going to remember that. Would your husband say the same thing? Never mind. We're not gonna
I'm
do
not
it.
sure, Doug. I used to drink French press, but I read that it raises your cholesterol by potentially 17%. And then I decided
No
to switch.
shit. Is
Well,
that
Doug
right?
doesn't need to worry about that because he does bulletproof coffee. So it has like a shitload of butter in it. So he's already raising his cholesterol
perfect.
by 40%. He doesn't even need to worry about that
Check.
extra 17%.
Doesn't even have butter. It has butter and MCT oil, which is basically healthy fat. So I put cholesterol on top of the cholesterol into my cholesterol laden coffee.
Exactly.
I actually don't really think dietary cholesterol affects your cholesterol that much, but the French press process does something that
I don't know
it can
why
raise
that
your
would-
HDL.
why would that be?
Or sorry, your LDL.
I'm very curious why that would be.
Also, I read this like 20 years ago and I
It's
changed my
fine.
ways then. So I don't actually
I
know if this
understand.
is accurate.
No, I got it. Emily, I will give you extra bonus credit points if you can answer this question. You ready? This is a generational question. Are you ready? Here it goes. Do you know who the celebrity representative of the Mr. Coffee machine was?
You won't know this one.
I think I see his face if it's a man.
Yeah,
Unless
was
it's
a man.
is it it's not Fabio.
You're very close though. Very close.
Oh, well, very close in the name,
pronunciation,
but not in the generation. No.
Right.
All right. Tell
Joe
me the answer.
DiMaggio? Would that have gotten? Do you even know the name, Joe DiMaggio?
Never. I
Would
mean,
have
I know the
never got-
name, but
Okay.
no.
I didn't think that was a forever rep of Mr. Coffee. I don't even know how that came together. It's kind of like Flo and Progressive Insurance and then Joe DiMaggio and Mr. Coffee, just a celebrity endorsement.
What did Fabio do? He did something that was like
Romance.
coffee or
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yes.
I
Okay.
can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Doug, you're not on TikTok, right?
No.
And Emily,
it's
are you on
banned
TikTok?
anyway? So
No.
I seem to be the
Probably
smart one here.
I'm
I
not
wish people
on
would
it.
stop sending them to me.
My daughter sends them to me all the time. But there's this funny. There's lots of funny ones out there, but there's like reaction TikToks, right? Like somebody will post something, it'll get big, and somebody else will post the like clip, edit in their reaction. Right? So it's this like Gen Z, and she's like, oh my God, all you Gen Xers, I understand Gen Xers are here on TikTok now. And you should just stop. Okay. And then it cuts. And then there's this woman who's a Gen Xer and who apparently is like a Gen Xer influencer. And she's like, oh, really? And she like pulls up her notepad, like, here we go. I'm ready to take notes. And then she says, okay, first of all, like nose rings. Okay. You all are too old to have nose rings. Oh. And then she does this clip and it says, I had a nose ring way before you were probably ever even born. And then you hear Alexa saying, nose rings were first popularized in the 1970s. So it's like, so you didn't invent that shit. Okay, next. And then she comes back. She's like, and jokes. For some reason, Gen Xers don't like jokes. And it cuts back. And she's like, we like jokes. You know who else likes jokes? Your mom.
Oh my God, that's good.
So it was like, it just kept going on like that, but it was just fun. I just love that one. It's like, you know who else likes jokes? Your mom.
Oh my God. I love Gen X. I think that's a great one.
I do too. The other funny
if
one
I could
that
have
I
come back
saw.
as any other generation, it would have been that.
What years are Gen X? What years
65 to 80, 81, something like that.
No, it's 85, which this is the problem. I should be a Gen Xer, but I got stuck as a millennial. And now I'm a geriatric millennial, which is worse because we understand what you went through as some of what the Gen Xers went through. And we also are having to keep up with these millennials. It's ridiculous.
Well, we're
the true overlooked
This
generation.
is the split between me and Strickland because I'm the last year of the baby boomers. And I'm like, I'm not a fucking baby boomer because that was like the post-war generation. I'm like, no, I don't remember any war. I mean, the Gulf War is the earliest war that I can really remember. You know, I was like, I wasn't in Vietnam or Korea, and certainly not in World War II or anything like that.
The generations need to be shorter, and
Shorter.
or maybe like you could identify with one generation instead of just having it be like lumped on you. You know, like maybe I could choose what I
Well, no, you totally forget the year you're born. You absolutely have the right to choose which one you should associate with. Like, I mean, I'm the first year of Gen X. I have no commonality with anything baby boomer at all. I am solidly Gen X, and I believe I share some characteristics with millennials, but fucking boomers, not even a little bit.
What are some Gen X characteristics? I would like to see if I apply or can relate more to that than I do to the baby boomers, because I don't feel like I have a home in baby boomers.
Okay, so with Gen X, first of all, like, we don't fucking need anybody. All right, we don't give a shit about anything.
Check.
Latchkey kids. That was me. I caught two public buses to go home from school, an hour and a half to get home to be by myself until my mom got home an hour later when I'm like 11, 12 years old. I didn't give a fuck. I don't need any help from anybody.
I would just like to say I was personally raised by Ultraman.
Right, exactly. Like raised on hose water. When I would ride my bike, Doug, you know York Road up in Cockeysville,
Absolutely.
right?
The busiest road ever.
Right. It's like the main drag road. It's like 3 or 4 lanes each way, right? I would ride my bike from Padonia Road, which is like between Timonium and Cockeysville, to Hunt Valley, which is probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles.
Right.
5 or 6 miles at like 13, 14 years old. No fucking helmet. We didn't have bike helmets. I
was just going to say, did you wear a helmet?
No. I didn't ever wear a helmet. I don't even know that we had helmets.
It wasn't even an option.
I'd wear it maybe like if my mom was home, which my parents were never home, but if my mom was home, I'd wear it like while pedaling out of the driveway and then be like, bye.
Okay. Yeah. You're such a rebel. We fucking drove in the back of our parents' station wagons facing backwards without any seatbelts. We rolled around in the back of the station wagons without any seats.
Yes, same. This is what I mean. I was born into the wrong generation.
So there was another TikTok that I saw, and some of these TikToks, like the style of them is really funny because it's like two people talking to each other, but it's the same person, right? Like they edit so they're talking to each other. And that's really cute and fun. So this guy, he's like millennials, right? And you see him walking along and he bonks his head on the door or something, and he's like, "Oh, ow! I'm gonna call in sick today. I don't feel good." And then same guy, and it says Gen Z, right? And he hits the door, and he's like, Zach, I'm gonna sue the door. And then it says Gen X, and he walks into the door and smashes his head and just fucking keeps on going and doesn't even slow down. Like, hello, thank you very much. That is Gen X.
Yeah, Strick, how many times? Okay, so this is a testament to not only your work ethic, but to your generation as well. How many times were you late to a band gig?
Oh my God. I've played over 1,500 gigs. I have never. Okay.
I knew you were going to.
No, I wasn't even late.
My one van story.
Right. One van. Well, I had my band van break down on me on the way to jobs more than once, probably 4 or 5 times. But the one time I got to the gig before the start time, but we did start late. But here's the situation. We were driving 2 hours or something. It was a little ways away, right? Mm-hmm. The van broke down and I'm trying to remember, something happened where like it couldn't even be towed, right? It literally could not be towed because of something that happened. I don't even remember now. And we had to rent another truck. So basically I am frantically making phone calls to get another vehicle. And fortunately I had one of my band members was riding with me. We found another truck. We got there. We got the truck back. We moved all the gear from one van to the other, and we still made it before the start time. We just ended up starting about 20 minutes late. Fortunately, it was like a pool party, right? So it wasn't like a wedding where we're holding everything up, but it was like, only way I showed up late is my van fucking fell apart on the side of the road and I had to get another one, and I was still there before the start time.
It's absolutely the equivalent of the guy knocking his head on the door frame and just keep walking. Mm-hmm. I don't care, bloody.
Okay, here's my question for you both. before we tackle the voicemails, not saying that's next, but just saying before.
Emily, you're in
Emily,
charge. You
keeping
just
us on
tell us
track.
what-
I love
What
that.
was
Just
I
tell us
want to
what
know
to do.
what your first job was.
First job like
First ever job. That,
Oh.
you know what? Not like
it.
something you yeah. Okay. Not like
Okay.
something you did for allowance money.
Okay, so at 13, I worked for Jeffrey's Ski Hut. I was the guy, the stock kid at 13 years old, unpacking boxes in 1977.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were not allowed to work at
13 years
13.
old, $3.10 an hour.
But if I could have worked at 13, I would have. As soon as I turned
I got my
15,
work
went-
permit. I did. Second job was at the Great Cookie, which is at the Reisterstown Road Plaza, and that was from 16 to 17 and a half. I worked there, and that was a great job too. And that was like, I want to say it was like $4 an hour.
You remember the Heck Company at Reisterstown
Yeah.
Road Plaza?
Absolutely.
I slept out there for Who tickets when
I
I
was
was
going
14.
to say you're getting concert tickets. What was your first job though, Strick?
My first job was at Geno's, which Doug probably knows.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, exactly. So in Maryland, there were certain KFCs that were teamed with this guy, Gino Marchetti, who was a Baltimore Colt. And so it was like burgers and KFC, but they called it Geno's, but it was Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? So, and I was also like 14, 15 maybe, right? And I'm cooking chicken in the back, right?
Right.
And-
hot oil and a 14-year-old. What a
Yeah.
winning combination for pimples.
Dude, forget pimples. I almost lit the whole fucking place on fire one time. So, the fryers, it's like big ass fryers. And so the instructions are like you cook 3 batches of chicken and then where'd Doug go?
I'm here.
I don't
I'm
know.
Just,
Oh.
I'm just going to
So
going to a different camera angle. Sorry, I'm going to this angle.
You do 3
That's what I'm
batches
trying.
of chicken and then you have to drain the vegetable oil and put fresh vegetable oil in, right? But it's like industrial cookers. So you turn the heaters off before you drain. Well, one time I fucking forgot to turn the heaters off, right?
Oh,
I drain it and I'm like doing other things, right? And I turn around and literally there's this fucking fry pressure cooker and flames are shooting out. And I'm like, and I'm 14 years old. I'm like, what the fuck?
God.
And I go run and grab my manager, who's probably 17, right? Greatest thing ever. This is so goddamn Gen X, right? He turns around and looks at it. He calmly walks back, puts the lid down, spins it so it seals shut, flips the power off. And as he's walking by me, he's like, open it in 10 minutes and clean it up. And then just kept on going. So it was funny because of not only because of the non-reaction, but obviously I was not the first fucking 14-year-old kid who set a fryer on fire. He's obviously seen it many times before.
He has experienced that many times before. How about you, Emily? What was your first job?
Pizza barn. I also got to
Pizza
operate the
barn.
fryers sometimes. $5 under the table. And
Whoa.
listen to the nickname I got there because of what I did, Strickland, as a young one. So I'm 15 years old and I was like putting ham on a pizza. So you had to like dice we literally just used the ham they put in sandwiches, but
Right.
then you chop it up.
Right.
So I'm chopping it. I have this giant knife, like a huge knife, and I'm chopping it. And this kid, Sean, like decides I'm done. Like, okay, that's enough ham. And he reaches his hand where I'm chopping. I right down like all of his fingers.
What
Oh my
the
God.
heck?
Like a big slice. I didn't cut them off, thank
Thank God.
but like really deep.
Why the hell would
Oh my
anybody
God.
throw their hand in front of a working at the business end of a
Oh,
knife?
is that my internet?
Yeah, it's probably yours.
Yeah, you just froze up, but that's okay.
You're back.
You're
That's
back.
fine.
It's all good.
So they called me Butcher from then on.
Butcher. I'm never going to let you live that down. You know,
That's
you're
good.
Butcher
I like
all
that.
over Facebook now.
Yep. I've been Butcher. I've been Mullet. I've been Olive Oil. Lots of-
Were you mullet because you had a mullet?
Oh, God.
No, my last name was Millet, and people thought it was funny to slow down the word Millet and call it Mullet.
I was
Got it.
15 years old. This picture is hanging at my mom's house. JJ loves it. I don't think she loves it. Maybe she does love it because she thinks I'm cute, but I think she loves it because she likes to make fun of me and she just won't tell me. I have a perm and my hair is in a mullet shape. So
Oh no.
short on the sides and all business. I mean, short on the sides and long and curly and permed on the top and back. I'm like, I look like such a fuck. Why the hell did I ever have my hair like that? I have no idea.
Well, they're
But-
coming back. Like people actually
Are you kidding? I'm
are
looking
getting
through
them
my
now.
pictures while I'm getting ready for the
Oh,
voicemails
Strickland, you
to see if I
totally
have-
you totally
Oh,
are a
Strickland,
mullet man.
you had a mullet.
Oh, I
Yeah.
totally did. I
Oh,
totally did.
hey, have you guys watched? Maybe one of you turned me on to this. Did you watch The Bear? Have you watched that yet?
You know,
Yes.
I watched 3 or 4 episodes.
You couldn't get into it.
It was okay.
Oh man, I fall
I don't
in
know,
love
but
with
Emily,
every
did you love
character.
it?
I did, but I found there were some parts. It's so intense. I don't like conflict that
It's
is
really
like
intense.
not
A lot of
being
conflict.
solved.
A lot of
Yeah,
anxiety experience
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
in those shows. I'm like, it didn't remind me of anybody that was in my family or my family itself. But man, I was just like between the arguments they get into his house in his olden time and the flashbacks and the arguments that they get into in the kitchen. I'm like, holy shit, this totally brings me back to the restaurant business and just
Yeah,
to the whole
same.
environment. It's a really intense environment. So I can understand that. So did you like
I
the show? Or
still,
did you like it?
I did like it a lot. Yeah. But I still have dreams to this day of being in the weeds, like as a server. And it's like,
Oh.
it's the worst.
Yeah, I've been there. I have in the past. Or I used to. It's been a long time, but yeah, when I was working in restaurants, I would very regularly wake up with dreams of being in the weeds.
Well, I hope they come back for a second season because for me, I really did
Yeah.
enjoy
Well,
the.
there was a second. So now you just need the
Oh,
third.
sorry, third season.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just want
that's
to make
all
sure
too.
you're caught up.
All right,
Yeah,
Strickland.
it was too much conflict for me, right? And it's
A lot
like
of conflict.
and the guy, like the main guy, it's like, okay, I get that he's like, okay, the guys that are running the restaurant are doing a shitty job and they don't care even about good food. Okay, I get that. They are way too far on one end of the spectrum. But the other guy that comes in and he's like Mr. Foo-Foo, for me, he's too far on the other end of the spectrum. I want good quality food. But a place like that, you don't need to fucking
but that's what he wanted to turn the restaurant into. They wanted the restaurant to turn into one of those, where you're doing like the microgreens and the scientific food and all of that. I'm not saying I like that kind of food, but I understand like when he goes, the dessert guy goes to Copenhagen or wherever he goes, Amsterdam to learn how to be a garnier or a pastry chef. I love that. It's like I could see myself thriving in a kitchen environment because I love the intensity. I just don't like the argument. I don't like the arguing. And that's totally, you can't take away the intensity and still and not have the arguing going on in there because that's just not the environment that a kitchen, portrays.
I think part of it too is what do you care about, right? Like if I thought of like all of that shit and I hear, you hear about like the really high end restaurants. And if you want to be working there, you got to work for free for months, but it's worth it because it's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. It is goddamn ridiculous. But if you said that to me about a recording studio when I was young and like I could be the guy fetching coffee for a recording engineer just to be able to sit and watch. Yeah, I'd probably do it. It's all about what you're passionate about, what you love.
Didn't you say that to Robert Sherman? You didn't say that to Robert Sherman? That you didn't say I'd work for free? You'd work for free if for Robert.
Forget saying I did work for free. I created my own fucking job for Robert. So you're right. It is all about what it is you love, what it is you care about. I just think the whole food thing is like just out of hand. But that's just me.
Like I always say to JJ, I'm like, I'm just going to go to work for Trader Joe's because it's like, it's my people. They're my people.
Okay, Doug,
there.
You would be amazing at Trader Joe's. Like, I actually just see you there. You are their quintessential.
I know. It's like Trader Joe's was built for me, but it's like, it's 25 minutes away. And then she's like, you'll like it for like 3 days. And then you'll complain about the commute. You won't want to go because you're spending too much money in gas. And I'm like, I know, but I get to serve all these people. I want to do it all. I want to be the guy that like, they don't tell you where something is. They take you to where something is. I'm like, that's totally me. You know what?
You would be so good at that.
If they put me at the helm of like on floor employee training at Home Depot, I'd fucking turn that place around in like a month. Like every time I went into Home Depot and I said, hey, can you tell me where screen repair is? I talked to 3 different people. I got 3 different answers and none of them knew where it was. It wasn't even close. I'm like, screen repair. What am I saying? Am I saying something else? screen repair is screen repair. It's not like I'm like, hey, can you show me where hammers are? And there's like 17 kinds. There's a roofing hammer, and there's a sheet metal hammer, and then there's a ball peen hammer, and then I'm like, what the fuck? I just need a screen repair.
So
God, it
you're
was so
clearly an extrovert, right? I mean, I would
guess.
assume.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
I
that I
don't
can't
like
do
I don't like
retail.
people though. I don't like people. I'm an
I did.
extrovert that wants to be left alone.
I did my stint in retail and restaurants, and it was fine, but I'm done.
Yeah. I'm done
And they're
faking
done.
it.
So
Yeah.
if I applied to Trader Joe's, could I use you guys as like character references?
For sure.
Oh yeah, we would 100% say, oh yeah, he's the guy.
You
He
can just
need to
bring
hire.
bring them to the point in the episode where we're vouching for you
That's
exuberantly.
true. I don't know that they would appreciate my colorful use of language though.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
you
would
could-
match your Hawaiian shirt. So you'd be all set.
I know. I really don't look good in Hawaiian, so I'd have to figure what else.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm not actually going to apply there. It's just like what do I want? I'm always like, what do I want to do when I grow up? I mean, we've got this on lock. I mean, this is running pretty good. It's like, all right, we got a good income coming in. I don't need it for the money. I just want it because I want something like that. I want that interaction. But I don't actually want to leave my house. Can we do
Oh,
like
you know what might work for you?
What?
A lemonade stand at the end of your driveway.
I could actually not too
I heard
childish.
that. I
You don't
heard
think
the
too
kids are
childish?
getting 50 cents a
Not too-
cup these
not
days.
too childish for me.
Maybe you could also do some French press on the, like coffee and lemonade.
When we do
That would be popular.
when we do Halloween here at our house in Ojai, the kids get candy and the adults get wine. They get their choice, red or white.
Nice. That
That's
does not
awesome.
surprise me somehow.
Before we move on to voicemails, I really I got to understand something because Strick, we have been at this for nearly 10 years. And it is
1,500 goddamn episodes.
1,500 episodes, and I'm trying as hard as I can to think back to any lessons that we've learned. I can't come up with one.
I have a question which might help with a lesson.
Oh, all right.
Did you start as co-hosts? Like
Strickland,
from the get-go?
You cover this, Strick.
Doug calls me one day and he's like, hey, I wrote this book, The Nice Guys on How to Get Ahead. What the hell's the name of your book? Nice Guys
Nice
Finish
Guys on
First.
Biz- Oh.
Nice Guys Finish First was his book. And it's like, hey, and I want to promote the book. To promote the book, I want to start a podcast. So but I don't want to do it by myself. Would you be my co-host? And I was like, sure. What's a podcast? Right. Like, and we basically figured it out as we were going along and decided we had fun with it. And we started off, like, if you listen to the early episodes, like we had an outline and we had a specific thing to talk about, and we were all very
Segments.
professional and very businesslike. And after about a year, we were like, nobody's listening. You know what? Fuck this. We're just going to have fun. And so now it has obviously devolved into what we do now.
Devolve. That's great.
Oh my God, I love that story. That's a lesson for everybody listening. And going back to what Doug said before, don't create for the audience, create for yourself.
Well, it is funny. The big lesson that we do talk about all the time is when you got a business partner, find a business partner that contrasts what you do, that has an opposite skill set. And Doug and I definitely do that. Like, was it Packard Bell or the Dell guys, right? They basically said, hey, we want a business. We don't know what we want to do, but we like each other and we like the opposite skill sets. And they fucking grew Dell or Packard Bell or whatever.
Was that Michael Dell and his twin brother, Michael Dell?
No, maybe it's some other one. I can't remember what company I'm thinking about, but
Hey, this is where we need the fact checker person.
Right, exactly. Some monster company. It was like the two guys that started
Hewlett Packard.
Yeah, it's got to be Hewlett because it's Hewlett and Packard. Yeah. They were like, we don't know what we're going to do. And they started in their garage, but they're working together going, okay, what do we do well and what do we want to do? We want to work together. And then they created the business.
That's kind of like those guys, Johnson and Johnson. The other guys, Simon and Schuster. The other one's Beavis and Butthead.
Barnes and Noble. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Barnes and Noble. That's right. You want to be Barnes or Noble today? Do you want to be Roy or Walt? Which one do you want to be?
Yeah, I've already said I'm going to be Roy and you get to be Walt. It's all good.
That's fun. That makes me want a business friend. Like I could do something with.
Let me tell you the benefit of having a partner, specifically a partner like Strickland, but the benefit of having a partner in general. Exactly what Strickland said. Certainly we complement each other. The stuff that he doesn't like to do, I do, and vice versa. the thing that really helps when you have a partner, especially if you have a business that you're starting from ground zero, is that I had my share of down days where I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? We've been at
Yeah.
this for 18 months. And Strickland from the very get-go, and we've shared this a million times on the show and with our clients, is like, Strick, just remind me of why we're doing this. He's like, okay, let me tell you about the flywheel and the flywheel thing. And he would tell me this flywheel story, and I would be like, I get excited again for like 5 minutes, and then I'd come back to him with my tail between my legs and say, what the fuck are we doing? This is so stupid. And it's like there's been a number of times. I think early on, Strickland was the motivator, even though I'm a pretty motivated guy. He was the motivator, reminding me why we were doing this. Because honestly, if I was Strickland and he asked me to do this in the very beginning, my first thought is I would do it with you, but what's in it for me? At no point did Strickland ever say, well, what's in it for me? He just figured this guy, I'm thinking this is, correct me if I'm wrong, Strick, but I'm thinking he probably thought, this guy he's been fucking successful at something else. He's probably going to take me with him. And this is my opportunity not to be promised 50% partnership in an agency and not get it. He's actually going to promise me something. And I think Doug is going to come through. Is that close to where it was?
No, that was totally it. And I loved what we were doing from a business standpoint, right? Like I knew it was something that could be successful, but I also knew that selling and networking was not my strong suit. I just I didn't enjoy it and I wasn't good at it. And I knew that systems were not Doug's strong suit.
Totally not.
So I totally feel like Doug and I were at Hewlett and Packard. And if we had done turnkey, podcast production for, let's say, 2 years or 3 years and it didn't work, we would have found something else to do.
True.
But we still would probably be partners because I feel like we complement each other well. But it was funny because at one point, Doug, he didn't even have to say, God, I'm not motivated. He would just say, Strick, I need the flywheel speech. That was it. And I would know exactly what he meant. And it would be like, okay, Doug, we're working our ass off right now because we've got this 1,000-pound flywheel, right? And it's so goddamn hard just to get it to move an inch. We need to put so much effort and energy in just to get it to move an inch. But after we do that, that second inch doesn't take quite as much effort. And then the third inch and the fourth inch. And when we get it going, it's going to fucking run on its own. But if we stop pushing it, it'll never get to the point where it can run on its own.
And how long did it take before? I mean, I know that we had a team member. I won't name who the team member was because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But we were paying somebody thousands of dollars a month to work for us before Strickland and I were making any money at all, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was truly a labor of love.
2.5 years before we made 3 years before we even made kind of a little bit of money. And at like 3 years, 4 years, it's like, okay, we're making a couple bucks here and there. And now we're finally at a point where it's doing well. You know, we're not like millionaires, right? But we make a decent income and we do not have to work the company that hard because we've set it up so that we have people in place that we trust to run most of the day-to-day.
And
not that we want to.
They love us.
They love that us. Is true.
And we love them.
We let them do what they do best. We don't bother them. If they need help, they come to us. But other than that, we give them all the autonomy. We've taken the Tim Ferriss approach to building a company.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like not that we want to give business lessons, but this is what so many business owners are not focusing on is this long game. They want all of these hacks and tips and shortcuts and things that are going to elevate their marketing overnight. And it just it does not work like that. You have to make relationships.
We are
collaborations.
We're taking the SEO approach to building a business, which is it's long term.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to do. If you want to have it and be sustainable, look, I think anybody can run Facebook ads and get people to opt into something and build. But then as soon as you stop running the Facebook ads, all that goes away. And for me, I'm like, I don't want to build how many opportunities we've had to partner with other people. And we have partnered with other people that have had tarnished reputations and we have bailed on those relationships because we're like, and those people are long gone. They're not even in the business anymore. And Strickland and I, slow and steady wins the race. Mm-hmm. I just feel like, look, I've had one other long career as a bar mitzvah MC that lasted 30 years. I'm like, I'm not looking to be a flash in the pan and get out. I'm looking to build a business, sustainable business, build it to a certain level, and then weigh my options of either stay in the business and just collect a check because we're hiring somebody to run the company, or sell it. I can't imagine any other way. Now that I know this, I'm like, why didn't I do this when I was 21 years old? Why didn't I start it this way?
Yeah.
Great business chat. There you go. And that's the Nice Guys on Business.
Now we got to move away from that shit because that's the Monday
that was way too
shows.
much. Okay, if we somehow can edit out that part, because and then we'll just use that as a business lesson.
No, it was inspiring. I thought that was inspiring.
Okay, so 1,500 episodes, nearly 10 years of doing it. We have those lessons that we have learned along the way. We have voicemails to get to, and we're already an hour into this, so we may as well start with the voicemails because we know these are going to take another half hour at least.
Now all you need to do is enable screen share.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on.
Strickland, did you and Sally call and leave a voicemail when you were hanging out? Because that would
Oh my God,
amazing.
that would have been a great idea. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I do believe that Sally has left a voicemail, at least one. She indicated as we were chatting that at least one of the voicemails may be hers.
Is her husband still alive? Is the question.
Wow.
That was your question. Is her husband still alive? As far as I know, like I didn't do anything to him. So here's our entertaining. I couldn't find a good clip with me.
Oh my God. That is amazing.
Now it's tough because there's so much. By the way, all of you people are not watching. Maybe I'll post this in the group. That would be funny.
What is happening with the top of your hair?
Okay, well this is shadow. Okay, this is
okay.
definitely shadow. But this is like me, shaggy long hair. Now, what's interesting is I didn't have as much of a mullet. It actually got longer in the back later and probably a little shorter in the front. That's what I was really looking for. This is just like sort of shaggy, longish hair, but it got much more mulletish later. This is me at 19 obviously playing a band job at Towson State University in my British flag coat that my mom made me for my 14th birthday.
I really like your coat.
I would just like to say, thank God your head grew into your eyebrows.
Oh, did it actually? I think some people might disagree with you.
Those are some huge eyebrows that you have, but you know what? You have glasses now, so your glasses kind of cover some of the ridge of your eyebrows.
Well,
do you get them shaved or waxed?
I learned about trimming them too.
Okay.
Oh, and my 98 Rock t-shirt,
Check you out. So 98 Rock. So you were probably a fan of Detour Dave even back at Towson State University.
Of course. And WBAL. Yeah, your brother. Absolutely. He was a fucking rock star. Everybody knew who he was.
Totally. All right.
Yeah.
We have
This
voicemails to get
great.
to. Okay. Enough of that. Here we go. Let's get on to voicemails. Now, Emily said we need to use the Magic 8 Ball, but I don't know if that means that we need to do it before.
Erica.
Damn it. I'm sorry. Erica, I'm so sorry.
Too many E's.
I mix you guys up. But I'm not clear if Erica was thinking, okay, we need to do it like even before we listen, or that there's a voicemail that she left that is going to prompt us to.
I would like to ask Magic 8 Ball a question. Would that be acceptable to you? Would that be a good starting point for this?
I think we should. Yes. I think so.
Magic 8 Ball. I'm not going to ask, is it possible? Because that's a whole different Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Is one of the messages a congratulatory message about our 1500th episode?
Can I also guess? I want to place my guess. How do I do it? Should I write it down?
You would like to be the Magic 8 Ball? Would you like?
No, I would just like to guess. I'll just guess silently and
go ahead and guess. No, you can.
No, you can.
I think that the congratulatory episode is going to be definitely from Jared, and also one from Erica.
Wow. Okay. So
you think it will be at least two congratulatory. Mm-hmm. So now we're doing the over under on which will be mentioning our 1,500th episode and congratulatory.
But who's creating the over under? Is it the Magic 8 Ball or is it my guess of? I'm just asking the question. My question was only a yes or no.
I think your question stands, and then I just added on the extra layer. Yeah.
All right, that's okay.
Well, we have 7 voicemails total, and I think I'm going to put the over under at 2.5, and I'm going to take the over.
Wow. So Emily really only has between 2 and 2.49 So if she was on The Price is Right, she's got it's like somebody bidding like $1.
This is
True.
a lot of pressure.
No,
but here's the thing: if the over under was 3.5, I would
Yeah.
probably take the under. I think it's going to be 3. That's my guess.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
All
let's say
we got to ask
Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Are one of the 3 of us right? Will there be 1, 2, or 3?
Wait,
possibly any of the above.
You can't do that. You've asked the Magic 8 Ball like 2 questions now.
I
Well,
feel
I
like
just
we should stick with Doug's original question,
think so,
and then
too.
and then we'll just know the over under at the end.
Correct.
After we listen to all. Yeah.
I think Emily
I'll keep a tally over here of the voicemail.
because we're not smart enough.
Right, we need our abacus to keep track of all these, right?
So Magic 8 Ball is one of the
Is at least one of the
Yes.
voicemails a congratulatory voicemail about our 1500th episode.
okay. All right.
Actually, I think even a couple of mental midgets like you guys can handle that one. So yeah,
Oh,
sure.
see?
Oh yeah, so it's a big yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and play the theme song, and let's get on with it. Give me a little
Okay.
space because I have a feeling I'm going to say something. Give me some space.
We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared. You know a voicemail from Jared. Nobody else will call. We got a voicemail from Jared. Screw the rest of y'all.
See, I'm letting Doug and Emily see pictures of me from weddings.
I thought
Rodney
Emily would
Bailey.
be
You remember
shy.
Rodney Bailey, right?
I was going to say,
The-
photographer.
The slideshow while the music was playing was a definitely wonderful new feature.
You like that? You like
I
that?
am.
You see, that's what you don't get when you just listen to
Did
the
you
show,
see that
Emily. You
girl
have
in
to
the
be-
purple dress? Look at her face. Please go
Which
back.
one? Oh, here?
Well, she makes it there, but look at her in the other photo. It's even better.
Where?
Next one
Oh, keep
over.
going. Oh,
Look
here?
at her face. She just makes some interesting expressions.
Yeah.
Now you got me looking for DJ Doug pictures.
I know. We got to see some of this now. I love it.
I'll have to find one while we're doing these voicemails.
Is that you right there, Strickland?
Yeah. that's
Shit,
him.
why do you think I'm pulling these up?
My
You didn't
God.
recognize me? You think I'm just pulling
Well,
up
no,
random
I
pictures of
knew-
somebody playing at a wedding?
No, I knew the other one was you, but this one does not look like you.
Really? I think that looks like the
That one
Strickland that I know.
does.
It's so funny.
Yeah. What about
That looks like the
That one
Strickland that I
does.
know.
That was a great picture. I love that one. This is like super fun. Yeah.
Look at the girls all fangirling you in the background there. Strick.
Yes,
there she
yes,
is.
Oh my
she's
God, my
she's the facial
hero.
expression one.
That's so good. That's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Rodney Bailey.
Oh, that's a very good looking groom.
Okay.
Let me see the groom again. I wasn't even looking at the groom. You're right. You're
He's a
right.
good looking guy.
Very like Wall Street looking.
Very
Yes,
New
yes,
England.
yes.
Yes. He is definitely, I could see he would be your type, Emily.
There's a lot of old money going on.
No.
in
You
that
have me
face.
mistyped.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? This
Yeah,
isn't
Emily
this
likes-
isn't like your typical guy that you would go
Oh,
for?
Emily likes
No.
lumberjacks. She's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lumberjack
into like a
liker.
man, you know.
Yeah,
And not
but-
that this I'm sure this man is lovely. if he's listening. I'm sure he's very manly.
Look, this wedding was 20 years ago. They're probably divorced by now. I mean, come on.
Well, or if it's me, I've been divorced twice.
Twice, exactly.
Twice. In that
Yeah,
amount
you
of
did the
time.
2-for-1 deal, right?
I did.
Okay.
I wanted to ask Emily this question before you get onto the voicemails here, because I know how much Emily really enjoys like a neat and tidy home. So my question is, Emily, what do you what's the vacuum cleaner brand of choice for you?
Miele.
Miele.
Mila. What the hell is
Yeah.
that?
I don't know
Miele. Some people probably say Miele, but it's actually pronounced Miele.
I have to look
That
up.
thing is amazing.
What? I have never heard of it. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Because I need, where's that?
Miele. Oh,
Strick,
very
could you-
similar to Emily. Look at that.
Strick, could you just look it up on your computer? That way I won't have to do anything with mine. I can just
That's
stay
smart.
here and I can just stay here and be lazy.
Miele.
Two birds,
USA.
one stone.
I did
I don't know.
years ago. I bought what the hell was the US brand? Oh, it starts with an O. Doug, you'll know what it is.
Are you talking
Auric?
about Fuller Brush?
Auric. Yeah, like an
Oh,
Auric.
Auric.
Because I was like,
Oh.
oh yeah, because this will be really good. It'll last me forever. It's like, it wasn't any better than any other
Click on the. I want to see. Click on the vacuums. Go up to
Is
this.
it a
There you go.
canister? You have a canister vacuum cleaner?
Yes, yes. Growing up,
Whoa.
we used to have. Do you guys remember Kirby salesman?
Yeah, of
the Kirby.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so we had a Kirby, and I think my mom like literally just got rid of that like 2 years ago. That
you
thing
be-
was a behemoth.
So
I
you
tell
believe
what.
in quality product, like a vacuum cleaner that will last a lifetime? Then, because I'm looking at the price of these, and they're anywhere from
Yeah.
600 to like 1,200,
They are
$1,300.
lifetime vacuum
I
cleaners.
think
yeah.
ours was 400. We did
Okay,
not
so-
buy maybe 425. I don't know. I bought it at a local place, and
I bought a Dyson, and it is the best thing that I look forward to tidying up. We have a housekeeper that comes in every few weeks, but I like to tidy up in the meantime. The Dyson is the best cordless vacuum that I've ever bought.
I've heard
it's
good things
cordless.
about the Dyson. Strickland, do you have a cleaner?
Yeah, I have a vacuum cleaner. I don't even remember.
No, like somebody that cleans your home.
Housekeeper.
I
housekeeper.
do actually.
Oh, sorry.
Every other week. And, I definitely grew up in a household of like, oh yeah, fucking, if you have a maid, you're like
A
fucking
maid,
stuck
a
up and shit,
maid.
right? And then I realized when I moved into this house, I'm like, fuck it. I don't like cleaning. I'm just bad, right? When it comes to like mopping the floor, right? Like I'm going to keep the kitchen clean, but like, am I going to like wipe down the counters and fucking mop the floor? Fuck no, I'm not going to do that, right? So I appreciate that I pay somebody else to do that every other week, but also it forces me to make sure I don't get dump areas in the house, right? Like
Yeah.
if I've got my kitchen table and I just start dumping a bunch of stuff on it, if I know that the cleaner is coming, it's like I need to put it away. Like they don't do the dishes, right? Like so it's a perfect balance because it's only every other week, so it's not a lot of money. And it forces me to not let certain areas of the house get out of hand when I don't really care about it.
I'm gonna challenge you on the it's not a lot of money, because I bet in the 2 visits that you pay for this housekeeper to come every month, it is probably exceeds the amount that you spent on your first months of rent when you were first getting out of college.
No, it actually doesn't. No.
How much is a housekeeper in Austin, Texas?
$100,
So $200. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
$200 a month.
That's
Yeah.
fairly small amount.
Now,
compared to
and
You must have
California.
a small home. Do you have a small home?
1,800 square feet.
Oh
But
my
it's also
God.
she's like solo. I mean, she comes with somebody, but it's like she comes with different people sometimes. But she doesn't go through an agency or anything like that. So yeah, I'm sure if I did like a Mary Maids or something, it would be more expensive. Yeah.
I cannot. If it was that inexpensive, I would do it in a heartbeat. But it is not that inexpensive around these parts. I tell you
Yeah.
what.
And that's so funny because at $200 a month, I probably wouldn't do it. It would still be worth
$200
it.
a visit. 200 a visit.
visit.
Sorry, 200 a visit. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is yours, Doug?
150. 150.
I'd still probably do it at 150 a visit.
Yeah, I don't want to have to. I don't mind the tidying up. Like I don't mind because we have 5 cats. You get some cat hair that
Everywhere.
accumulates in the corners. So I don't mind taking a vacuum around, and I kind of like making the little patterns in the sofa with the vacuum.
Oh, I enjoy vacuuming. I don't do it as
the-
often as I
with
should,
the
but I enjoy
vacuum.
it.
But I don't want to clean a toilet or a sink. I definitely don't want to clean a shower, especially our freaking shower that's got like the steam generator in it, and it gets a little bit musty after 10 days. So it's like, okay, I want somebody else to have. And we get so many cobwebs, and our housekeeper cleans our outside patio too, because we have our living room and our dining room is an outside.
You got a big
actually.
outside patio.
Yeah. So we don't
So-
have to clean any of that.
I meant to ask you, Doug, you had your new bathroom for how long now?
Let's see. It was a year March, so about 14 months.
And how many times have you used the steam?
Oh, many times.
Really?
More times in the winter than we do in the summer. In summer, I basically turn it off at the fuse box because it
Mhm.
does consume power even if we're not using it, because it keeps it up to temperature. But I would say summertime, I probably use it twice a month, and in the wintertime, I probably use it 3 to 5 times a week.
Wow.
That's excellent. Okay. I'm glad to
It's-
hear that.
But it's only I was thinking, were you thinking, am I getting the value out of it? Because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I hope I continue using it this much, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now.
Dude, I think you're totally getting the value out of it now. If you use it three or four times a week, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you just have to look at our electric bill to see how many times we use
I
it.
was
That's
just
probably-
about to ask about the
It's
electric
a
bill.
70 amp fuse that runs that thing. I bet it costs $3 every time I turn that thing on. It's kind of
Worth
like our pool. We don't heat our pool. It does have a heater for the pool, but we don't heat the pool. We just heat the hot tub, which is attached to the pool. And when we use that in the winter time, you can easily tell you're probably spending $2 to $5 when you heat the hot tub. It's very expensive to heat a pool.
Still worth it.
So,
Okay, we're an hour and 12 minutes in and we haven't started
Uh,
with 7
totally
voicemails
worth it.
yet.
Oh, we haven't played any voicemails yet. Shit, I thought we were
None.
through with those already.
Emily, did you realize you signed up for a 2-hour episode tonight?
Did not know, but it's okay. I'll stay up past my bedtime this one time.
What? What time is it right
Nice.
now? It's
That's a joke.
8:15. It's 8:15 your time. That's right. We got 15 minutes, Rick.
All right, here we go.
That's my bedtime. At
There,
least.
Doug. Hey there, Strick. This is Erica here. And by the time you hear this, it will be episode 1500. So first off, congratulations.
There we
So
go.
proud of you guys.
Mark
And
it.
it's going to surely be, I hope, a long show and a wonderfully good one as well. I know it will be.
We got half of
Especially
that at
because
least.
I'm going
long.
to add a rant to the equation. And it's not a rant about you guys. It's just a rant. And I excuse myself ahead of time for dropping as many F-bombs as I know I'm going to be dropping.
Yes, I
The
love
topic
that.
Wow.
that I would bring up if I were there as a guest is the topic of packaging. And segue, by the way, I'm not there as a guest, and I really should because, frankly, I think I'm fucking entertaining. But, you know, that's just me. You haven't had me on in a while, by the way, hint, hint. So back to what I was saying. The rant is about packaging. I hate packaging. I swear there's nothing I hate more than packaging. And that came up this morning. There's these little tiny, tiny tubes about 1.5 inches long of a stuff called Abreva. And you use it when you have a fever blister and you want to head it off at the pass.
Mhm.
And the stuff is like liquid gold because not only does it come in a tiny tube, but they charge you $23 for it.
What?
However, they put it in a package that is sealed with this hard plastic stuff.
Hate that.
And you can't get the damn tube
Yeah.
out.
Hate
So I
that.
had to go out to the garage and
Clamshell.
get the gardening shears and hack into the plastic. And even that, it
Shrinkage.
takes 40 minutes to get the effing stuff out of the package. By that point, my fever blister was 9 times bigger than it was. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. I hate packaging. I'm sure your listeners really wanted to hear this, but that's just a sample of how entertaining I can be, right? All right. Love you guys. Love the show. And again, congratulations on 1,500 wonderful episodes. Love you. Bye.
Thank you for the rant, Erica. We appreciate it. And I do not disagree with you, but do you know why they do that serious, crazy packaging with things like Abreva?
I'm gonna guess because it sounds like it's a very small product, and it sounds like there might be a lot of shrinkage or theft if it was put in a package that could be opened. But there's
Lots of fever blister
That's it.
sufferers, you know.
Well, that's it at $23. And it is ridiculous. These tiny, like 1/10 of an ounce or whatever. So many there products like that are tiny, tiny, and they charge a lot for it. And you're right. It should be so easy to slip in your pocket and nobody would notice.
I was at Harbor Freight a couple weeks ago buying a new tool that I needed to do some improvements on the Airstream that is still yet to be officially mine because they can't get their fucking act together enough to get the motor vehicle to give them the title. So I bought the tool and I started to do some work on it anyway. I bought the tool, I brought it home, I opened up the box, and I discovered the one saw blade that comes with the Sawzall type of tool was stolen out of the fucking box. I mean, fortunately,
No.
I bought another set of them because I'm like, I want one that's probably a little bit longer than the one that comes in there because it said, I don't know, 4-inch blade or something. So I'm like, no, I want to get another set. Had I not, I mean, I'm 25 minutes away from there. They opened up a fucking box from a saw and they took out the blade. I'm like, of course they're going to, anything that people can steal, they're going to steal. I hate that, but it's just the reality of where where we are. And is Abreva a pharmaceutical product like a prescription?
No, it's over the counter.
Why is it so expensive?
I don't know. I mean, I knew it was expensive. I didn't know it was like $20 because if you've seen them, those tubes are fucking tiny.
Why
I don't know
they
that I've
just
ever
put
bought
it
it,
in
but
a
I've seen them.
bigger-
They are tiny.
Why can't they just put it in a bigger bottle? Like I'd rather make it easier for the consumer and put it in a bigger bottle and have it be like something that I'm not, you know how it says on some of the things, sold by weight, not volume, fill line here. Put it in a really big package, but don't theft proof the package because you literally are penalizing the people who are buying your product.
Yeah.
It's your problem that your product gets stolen. Don't penalize the people buying your product by making it harder for them to open it when they already have an exacerbating situation going on with a fucking fever blister.
Very true. Very true.
Erica, Doug sees your rant and ups you.
I feel you.
Mhm.
It's like the last thing that we need is why don't we just throw some gasoline on the fever blister fire by making it more complicated for them? They now have to go to the hardware store after the drugstore to buy a fucking box cutter to open the goddamn box.
No, they got to go buy a Sawzall and then open it and realize that the wrong size, the only size blade they need has been stolen. And now they need to go back to the goddamn Home Depot again and buy another one. Okay, so I found an entertaining picture that I have to show you guys.
All right, go ahead.
This
I'm
was
ready.
the last wedding I ever played. Right here.
Yep.
January of 2018. Doug, you know the hotel, right?
Yeah. Well, is that either the Watergate
you're
or
in
is that the Hay Adams or
Hay
what?
Adams.
Hay Adams, right?
Hay Adams, yeah. So Emily, you probably don't know that the Hay Adams
The White
Hotel,
House.
they have a rooftop ballroom, and it is literally, that's the White House. I mean,
Yeah,
it is literally
got
across the
that
street from
part.
the White House. And it's amazing. I mean, you just look out over the White House. And when we're setting up, like we see the snipers that are on the roof here and here and here on the side buildings, literally, because when we're going in,
Yeah.
like the first couple times we played, we've got fucking big gear and lots of metal and cases. And it's like, we look over and like, you can see the guys, but if you look close, you're like, they're looking at us. Why? It's like, because
Do you
you're
have any red
unpacking
dot,
across
like-
the street from the fucking White House with goddamn big ass cases that can hold a rocket launcher.
Hey Strickland, find the photo that you and I took at Halloween. Do you remember the photo?
Oh
You know
my
the
God.
photo I'm talking about.
Let's play another voicemail. I'll look for it. I know the one you're talking about. I
Emily
have to
will like.
find
You
it.
should get a kick out of that one.
Yeah, let's play another voicemail while I'm looking for it.
Okay.
Hey, you fuckers. Just had to, yeah, I can't even fucking talk. You got me all worked up, guys. I'm so proud. Congrats on 1,500, you bastards. Love the show. Love you. And yes, it is Jared. See you, boys.
So there we go. So that's two congratulations.
Wow.
for the
It's not only
1,500.
2, but it is 2 for 2.
I think this is
Mm.
going to be Jared again, judging by the sound waves.
Oh, look at Emily. She's
I
getting
think.
pro
Look
now.
at how see it matches. the
I
last
agree.
one
It's a very
exactly.
similar.
Check out the big brain on Brad. Love
Okay,
that
let's go
movie.
for that because I have not found that picture yet. I'll
Okay.
keep looking.
Okay.
Hey fellas, it's Sally,
Oh,
and I'm calling because this morning, all right, backstory. I've been listening to old fuckery episodes. Just Fridays aren't enough for me. Sometimes I need more fuckery in my life, and so
Understood.
don't we all?
I've been going backwards, and no particular order. Actually, I just scroll. I use my finger to make the
Make it
podcast
easy.
app scroll, and then I click on one. So today it
It's
was
like Go Fish.
episode 1458, and I'm calling to tell you, would you like to place bets on how long I drove in the wrong direction
Jesus.
on the highway to where I was supposed to be going because I was engrossed in the episode? And would you like to know how long?
Oh, please. I love
15
that.
minutes.
Think about
15 minutes. 15
5
minutes.
minutes,
15.
10 minutes?
15.
Y'all, I drove for 15 minutes.
Good job, Doug.
Nailed it.
Supposed to be headed to work And I finally, like, became aware of my surroundings, and I was at these outlet malls that are the wrong direction
That's a bad feeling.
from where I was supposed to be going. I actually live in Round Rock, Texas, and so I have to drive into Austin. I work on the UT campus downtown, and yeah, I was almost I was entering Georgetown when I noticed where the fuck I was. So I had to turn around, and at this point, traffic has gotten so much worse. And Maps is telling me it's now going to take an hour and 8 minutes to get to work. I'm going to be late, and I'm just going to tell them all, it's Doug and Strickland's fault.
Blame it on us. That's a good call. Blame it on us.
She probably had time to download another episode, so that's at least a plus.
Yeah, that's the win.
This is her again. How much do you want to bet? Right?
I think so.
See how it gets.
Like
see how it gets fuzzy in between her words. Like, see how that one
noise.
ended like that. Yeah.
Exactly. You can see it in that, which is why I put the
highway noise. There's highway noise there.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
No, not at all.
Well, because I got the noise reduction on. That's why I'm the pro at this. You guys don't even notice these things unless you're looking.
No, I totally don't notice that. I'm the epitome of horrible editor. If you want me to edit, you're looking at the wrong guy. I don't know how I possibly own a podcast production business because I can't do any of this. I have to hire Strickland to do it.
Okay, we ready for another one?
Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's Sally again, and I had to abruptly end my last voicemail because I had another call coming in, but I'm still just laughing because of I was so engrossed in the episode, and it was so. I doubt you can recall off the top of your head what 1458 was about. But it was you and Emily too, actually, and it was such a fun episode. I want Emily on more.
Oh my God, Sally, your wish is coming true right now.
Nice something to the two of y'all, but I was so engrossed in the episode. Yeah, didn't even register that I was driving the wrong goddamn direction on the highway, and I thought that might give you giggle, some amusement.
Doug definitely giggled.
Definitely.
I've enjoyed listening to these back episodes, and I can't wait for this Friday. It's become something I look forward to. It pretty quickly became something I look forward to, the new episode on Friday, and I want you to know that you bring some joy into my life with your fuckery, in case you didn't know that already. All right, that's what I got. Love the show. Have a super duper week.
No
Bye.
congrats. So we're
thank you. I was not paying attention there.
We're 2 for 3.
Sally, just in case you really want, I mean, we have played this many times as the bonus episode, but if you really want to hear a good rant, and I think it's only like a 30 or 40-minute episode, is just go listen to, just type into the search box on niceguysonbusiness.com. Just type in national parks.
Yep.
You'll get Strickland and I going off.
Okay, Emily, are you ready to see Doug and I on Halloween? I had to look it up on Facebook.
I didn't even see you over there looking for photos.
I
you must have been doing it stealthily.
Screen. I was doing it on the other screen. I got 2 screens.
Yeah, he was stealth.
You ready?
That's good. Yeah.
So I was Patrick from Patrick and SpongeBob and Patrick. You can't see the whole outfit. But...
You were Patrick. I wasn't going to guess Patrick. I had something else that I
bet you did. But... Yeah, the pink and I bet you had something else in mind. Yeah.
I couldn't also see the bottom. So in my defense,
Yeah.
Daniel
I also found
and then Doug. What is Doug?
I think I don't know what I was. I think I rented a tuxedo knowing that I was going to just be like a prom guy, a blue tux prom guy. With ruffled shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very random and you really played it well.
Pulled it off, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, you totally did. And I found some
good... Can we go back to the comments? Someone said that they thought you might be a suppository. That's funny.
That's funny. I think the trick is a suppository. Either that or a polyp.
Is he a
that was Doug's comment. Again, he knew what I was, but yeah.
Okay,
you're right, now,
this is
Danielle,
all so fabulous.
By the way, Danielle, who is Doug's second ex-wife, says, I wasn't going to guess either of those things. Mhm. And it is funny
Okay.
because as I was looking through my pictures, like trying to figure out, where could that picture be? Look, I found a folder here. What does that say,
Oh
Doug?
God, don't do it. Don't
Do it.
Don't.
Do it.
Oh my God.
I won't embarrass you like that. Maybe next
Thank
time
you.
if you remind
Appreciate
me,
that.
Ellie.
Thank you.
If you
Okay.
remind me. Okay, because we got
Maybe
3
when
more
Doug's not
voicemails to
here.
go.
Yeah.
Still
Wow,
hurts.
yeah.
Just so everybody knows, it still hurts a little. Okay.
Hey, Doug. Bet you guessed it was me, didn't you?
Hey, Strickland. I bet you guessed it was me.
What?
Didn't ya?
What?
What?
Wait a minute.
Surprise. It's both of
It's
us.
both of us.
How?
Jared here.
Messing around.
What the
We got
fuck?
Erica, too.
How do they do
Just
that?
wanted to see what the magic 8-ball would do, and it got 2 people on one call.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Happy
Oh, this-
1,500, guys. Congratulations.
Is that 2
Yes,
or
we're here for another 1,500, and we're gonna give you
Got
a
it.
bunch of crap for the rest of the time.
we got it? We
All
got
right.
2.
Always screwing with you.
Okay, this one
Love you
I'm
guys.
back and forth on because
Love
they
you.
already
You guys.
said it.
Bye.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
so
on
it's
a
like-
second. We didn't
you know what's
qualify
scary?
that you can't get 2 from 1.
makes
I
it like-
just feel like it's like because we said Erica, Jared, you
All
know.
right. Well, it's going to be a moot point, not a mute point, but a moot.
If we get one more.
that Strick and I had a couple hundred
Mhm.
episodes ago about is it a moot point or is it a mute point?
Mhm.
So
Oh, wait a minute. How did I miss this one? Here's a better.
wait,
no, it's the same
before
picture.
you show it, let me finish my thought.
It's the same picture anyway. It doesn't matter. I
really
thought it was.
excited.
I thought it was framed out more where you could see more of my Patrick
because
costume.
the over under was it 3 or 2 points?
Well, it's funny. Over under is at 2.5.
okay,
which,
because
right,
it's 2.5.
I feel like this is technically half, right?
Okay,
right.
hold on,
I know
hold
it
on.
might hit
Even
right
if it's
at the
not-
over under.
But even if it's not, if the next ones anywhere in the next ones,
I
because
know.
this is 6 and 7 coming up, right?
I
6 and 7.
know.
We have 2 more
If-
voicemails. Yeah.
2 more voicemails. If one of them we don't even have to discuss. It would be a mute point. At that point.
A moot point.
Totally. Okay. All right. Let's
But
get the
let's
yeah.
give that one a half, okay? So and we
I-
will have 6 total voicemails, not 7. So
I want to
someone's
know
counting
how whoa.
Yeah,
look
there's
at
me with the hair again.
Strickland.
wrong. Wow, so
I-
fancy.
I want to
think
know
I-
how the technology came together for that voicemail.
It's so
because-
funny because I was thinking the same thing. And of course, the first thing I thought was, oh my God, did they actually get together? And then I realized, there's this amazing new technology called conference call. I mean, I know it's new, it's edgy, but they could have just done that. Although I don't know how they got each other's phone numbers. That was
that was just
that took some coordinating.
No, that's called Facebook Messenger, I think. So
So clever.
That could be
So goddamn clever. Our listeners, goddamn, we love you guys so much. Funkin' fans, you are working hard to make
Community
sure.
members.
Nice
Yeah,
guy
here we go.
community.
There's a good picture too. Who's that there, Doug?
Where? I don't see anybody. I don't see it. It doesn't show on my screen. Oh Jesus. Okay. There we go. There
Yeah.
we go.
No, okay. Sorry. I'm like going down old memory lane here because there are a couple more pictures of Mia that I found with a good mullet. I just got to pull them
Still
out.
stings a little, Strick. He just
Okay, so we won't
it still stings a little. He just
We won't
Oh
go there.
man, I have so many questions, but we're
Please.
already so far into
go
the
ahead.
episode.
You may as well just ask the
I
question.
mean, I just wanted to know if it was a mutual decision. Like, what's the stingy part?
No, you don't want to know. Next time, if you remember, we'll bring it up. It's way
Okay.
too long a
There's a
story to
lot.
tell.
There's a lot to unpack.
Well, I
there.
told, yeah.
There is a lot to double click on on that one.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, let's get to the last voicemails. Here we go.
Hey y'all, it's Sally, and I can't believe I'm leaving 3 voicemails this week, but
Oh, Sally.
I had to just check in after having Strickland over for dinner last night
Mhm.
so that I could report to the Nice Guys community,
Thank you, Sally.
the other listeners.
Thank you for your service, Sally.
Yes, he is that animated in person. At least he was at our meetup. I was pleased to have conversation about anything and everything. Good food, good times, played a board game. I will say he's pretty vicious. in his character he played for Villainous. And if you haven't played the board game Villainous, so much fun because you can understand it at a basic level, but then there are nuances to each character, and you kind of have to like be strategic. And he played the Queen of Hearts, and man, he just was not gonna let anybody else win. But
Wow.
it was great fun.
Don't know that, Strickland.
My husband enjoyed meeting him. I enjoyed meeting him. I see more dinner board game events in the future as his
Oh, you just got another invite.
Love that.
And I put this in the Facebook group, but I got to experience one of my favorite versions of Strickland in real life.
Drunk Strickland?
The incredulous, oh my God, I can't believe how stupid someone is, or the ridiculousness of this policy, or, you know, fill in the blank, incredulous Strickland came out.
My incredulous rant.
And it was when I kept playing Nope cards on Exploding Kittens, which also another great fun game.
It's a great game.
So my life is complete. And I'm sorry that none of my voicemails were about last week's episode, which was wonderful. I enjoyed very much. But I'm not weighing in on any of that stuff today. I'm just bringing in the randomness. Okay, you guys are great. Have a super duper week. Love the show. Bye bye.
So this game, Exploding Kittens, like it's one of these, you know, card games. It's like Uno, right?
Right.
Similar, but it's like a really crazy, dirty version of Uno, and like a not safe for work version. And so you can play a card that would affect the next player, and then they can, like Uno, where you do a reverse, right, or a skip or something, right? There's this. It's a card called a Nope card. And basically, whatever you play, if you get a Nope card played behind you, it means, yeah, fuck you, you don't get to do it, right? There was like 3 or 4 times in a row in the same round, I played a card, and Sally was like, nope, nope, and nope. And finally, I was like, what the fuck? How many goddamn Nope cards do you have? And I'd had 0 Nope cards the whole game. It's not like there are tons and tons of them.
Maybe
I had gotten 0 of them.
A
3 of
Nope
us were
card, Nope card up her sleeve.
I was thinking the
Thought-
same
thought-
thing.
Thought she was cheating.
Great
maybe?
minds.
Yeah.
How long was this rendezvous? You had time for 2 games, dinner, and talking about politics and things that pissed you off on the way over. That's a long visit.
So it was dinner, right? So I got over there about 6:00, and she cooked dinner, which was delicious. And so, you know, we had conversation over dinner, and then we played Villainous, which is it's called Disney's Villainous, but it's not a kid's game. It is a great, really fun strategy game. And that's a longer game. It took like an hour maybe, but Exploding Kittens is like a 10-minute game. It's like super quick rounds. So yeah.
Emily, I was thinking about this as we started to get into the voicemails, and you were commenting, putting some editorial spin on some of the messages that were coming through, and I was thinking, like, you are the Robin Quivers to Gary and Howard Stern. You definitely bring some legitimacy, I think, to the show. That we don't have.
Thank you. I wish I knew who any of those people were. Just kidding.
Well, you know Howard
Just
Stern.
kidding. I do know Howard Stern. Yes.
So his faithful sidekick for years, maybe still is, I have no idea, is Robin Quivers. She was like the person that used to do the news and the weather and the traffic and all the other stuff that was brought to the Howard Stern
job.
show.
Seriously, dream
right?
job.
I mean, it is a dream job. I mean,
you guys want me to do a weather segment? I'll just send it to you every week.
Well, I just feel like you'd have to bring the national or international weather, because I think like 70% of our listeners are in the Philippines.
It's raining. It's raining somewhere today. It's also sunny somewhere today, and it's likely snowing. So wear your bathing suit or snowsuit
or snowsuit. Exactly.
Depending on where you
are listening right now.
I don't think that you should do anything differently than what you do. I mean, you're welcome to bring any segment to the show that you want, and of course, you have an open invitation. You never need to ask. You just need to say, "Where's the link?" That's all you have to say. And if we happen to be recording, or when are we recording this week, would be a nice.
So I don't need to trick you into having me as a guest.
That was
what you did this week. Right?
That was so. How did that conversation even start?
I just wanted to show you my water bottles because it was
Oh my God.
in my head. It was funny because it was my version of you driving with your water bottle, but I had them full and yeah.
It was funny.
Anyway.
Yeah. So just continue being you. Just bring you to the table.
Well,
but
thank
it was
you.
you're welcome. But it truly was that when we were playing the voicemails, I'm like, you remind me a lot of Robin, of what Robin provides to the Howard Stern show. Some legitimacy.
It makes sense.
I strive for legitimacy.
Continue bringing that. Content adds some character, and in this case, it is true.
All right, you want to see one last?
Yeah, we're good at 2.5 right now. We're
unbelievably embarrassing picture. Now I found one more. I'm not going to keep searching after this.
Oh, you have another picture?
This is one I honestly cannot believe I had my hair like this at one time.
Can we do Doug's photo album next time?
This
is funny. I like these.
You got to play.
Oh, Strickland. This is the winner. This is actually the winner.
Look at that fucking hair.
That is a full head of hair.
What the fuck, right?
It's also the beard. It's also the beard. It's also the beard with no mustache.
It's like the Ed Sheeran. Well, you know what's funny?
Amazing.
It's so funny that you say that because I specifically don't remember shaving the mustache. Like that would not have been like the hip look. I think it's just so fucking blonde or short or thin.
No, there's no hair. There's no.
You
hair
shaved that. You made that happen.
Strickland, it's like you have so much hair that you have a small hairdo on top of your hair.
I know, right? It's like a fucking wig or something. It's like Jesus.
That's great.
Did I really have that much?
It's like an ocean of hair.
I know.
Wow. It's like and you also clearly like blow dried that and added like there's some hair net in there.
Well, it's so funny here. Look at there's no denying the error, and that was with no hairspray or teasing. I probably did blow it dry. I'm quite sure that I was using a blow dryer at the time, but I never really used hairspray. It was just always this
Aquanet.
Yeah. No, I mean, like when I wait 5 or 6 weeks to get my hair cut now, like I always get like, oh my God, like you've got a lot of hair. Oh, your hair's really thick. And I'm like, I'm not fucking complaining that I'm not losing it. Right. Like, yeah.
That is ridiculous that is. And again, the younger you are, the smaller your head, the larger your eyebrows.
Okay. Now I got to figure out how to download that so I can repost it in the,
just right click it. Right click the photo. Yeah.
Save as web page.
No, it's going to be saved as a web page. Just go back to Facebook. Where's Facebook?
You know what? There's 3 dots up actually on the top, right?
Yeah, usually there's 3 dots. There you go.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. If I can't figure it out,
there was right there. It was save image. There was a save image.
There was a save image there.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, play the voicemail.
Okay, here we go. Last one.
Take us home.
Guess what, fellas? It's Sally again. I'm leaving a 4th voicemail.
Congratulations on 1,500.
Jared, can you let me know how to be a really good multiple voicemail leaver? I need your assistance. Okay, I am calling to say that there are favorite versions of y'all that I have. I enjoy you in your wholeness, but you heard me talk about my favorite version of Strickland is Incredulous Strickland, and I'm listening to old episodes. I think I'm listening to, I don't know, it's like 1430 right now or something. Yeah. And I'm realizing my favorite Doug is showing up. My favorite Doug is Giggle Doug. Like when you sound so pleased with something that I just picture you like, have you seen the meme of Shaquille O'Neal, and he's like moving his shoulders back and forth, and he's like got this little grin on his face? I picture that happening to you when you go into Giggle Doug, and it happens often when Strickland is telling a story, and you're like, oh my God, this is getting really, really deep, or somebody says something that's just ridiculous, or you guys are riffing off each other and you just have a Giggle Doug moment. I really like that version of Doug. Now I'm hanging up again, and I'm not leaving another voicemail this week, but I hope you enjoyed all 4 of my voicemails. Oh, I love 4 voicemails. Jesus. Bye.
I know exactly the giggle Doug that she's talking about.
Yes.
Doug, do you remember last time we were in Vegas? We're hanging out. We're going on to Fremont Street, and I said something, and you laughed at it. And JJ said, "Oh, there's the Strick laugh," and we were all like, "What? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh yeah." JJ was like, "Yeah, Doug's got a laugh that is specifically for Strickland. It's the Strick laugh." And I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding?" And that's
it's the true, genuine gut laugh. It's the kind that you can't. You ever laugh so hard that you just can't stop laughing? Like your laugh
Yes.
creates more laughs. That to me that's life giving. That's like adds another 5 years of life every time you have that deep belly laugh. And yeah, we've done that so many times on the show. It's something that Strickland will say, or something that I will say, and I think it's funny, and Strickland will like tack on to it, and it'll be even funnier.
It will just stack and stack and stack until we can't even speak anymore. Yeah.
Sally is a good list. Like she's a really good listener. Sally,
know,
do you have any
right?
therapy hours open for any of us? Because very positive feedback.
Just like Charlie Brown therapy,
I would pay you
psychotherapy,
for
5
that.
cents. All right, how far have we gone into this episode? Where are we?
An hour and
43
43 minutes.
Jesus, what do we do now?
It is episode 1500. Is this the
I feel
longest
like
we've
you
ever
guys
gone?
should just end by, maybe I should go and leave you two to have your moment.
She really wants to
Don't you
leave.
feel that would
No.
be right?
Emily's getting tired. It's past her bedtime.
We'll
She's trying to politely,
Don't you
diplomatically
feel that
dip
would be the
out.
right thing to do?
Strickland, do you see that she's doing it again? How she got onto this episode is how she gets off of the episode as well. I don't think so, Emily. I don't think that is going to work.
Do you want to see pictures of my water bottles?
Emily is brilliant. Like if she wants to get on the show, she makes us think it's our idea. And when
know.
she wants to get off, she's trying to make us think it's our idea that she leave.
It's like, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. Strickland is well beyond his time right now.
There is actually, in Zoom calls. Oh, what's happening over there?
It's my daughter just got home and she's like listening to me on the show going, "Yep."
In New England, we always say like, "Oh, I'll let you go," but
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start saying like, "Okay, I'm going to let myself go."
Let myself go. It's okay.
Nice.
I think we've given our Funkin' fans, our nice guy community, our listeners, I think we have given them an earful of episode 1500. They know we appreciate them. We love you. We appreciate everything that you have done for us over the last 10 years of doing this.
I'm Amanda.
Hey, my daughter is here.
Oh, Amanda, she's
I'll give her
joining
a
us.
ear.
I
Oh.
have an announcement. Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead, Amanda.
Potato.
Thank you, but
Thank you. That is all.
okay. So I want to
She
let.
has a nice podcasting voice.
So Amanda
Emily says you have
is
a nice podcasting voice.
Amanda is 23, correct?
I've got 2 people compliment my voice.
Amanda's 23, correct? Strick?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So Amanda's 23. So we've been doing the show for 10 years. Okay.
Oh my God.
We could go back just about 10 years. We could go back to episode probably 60 or 70 where Amanda would come on as a 13-year-old and say potato. That's
Oh
all.
my God. That was the perfect way to end this episode. But
Well,
first
why don't
we
you
should
get
talk about the fact
get
that-
Amanda back in here so she can say, the final words of the episode.
Hey, okay.
Good
hey,
thinking.
Amanda.
Wait, before we do that, we got
Yes.
2.5 congratulations on the
Yeah.
nose. So
Oh.
Right?
pretty
That's
sure I won.
I called the over under. So Doug was commenting that say it again, Doug. So now Amanda can hear.
So I said, Amanda, hi, good to see you, babe. So I said, Amanda has been a part of the show for the last 10 years. So since she was 13. And the first time that she came on the show, probably around actually at 60 or 70, was she came on and she said the word potato. That is all she said. She said it like 5 or 6 times. And I'm like, okay, well, that's going to be Amanda's thing. She's just going to come on the show and say potato. And she's been very consistent for the last 10 years. She comes on maybe once every 3 or 4 years and says the word potato.
Once I was gonna say, I feel like it's been a while. I should do that again.
So
I feel like I haven't
Amanda,
been very consistent, but
if
I'll have
strictly,
to.
yeah. So Strick, if you could feed to Amanda the final. Oh, you're going to type it out. You can type it out. Okay. So Amanda, we just want you to say these. This is really important because this is episode 1500. So we want you to say
This is a lot of pressure.
exactly what your dad is typing in because you're going to be the one that's going to do the final word for this episode.
Oh my God! Really?
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh. Hold on, I need water.
See this? See
She's
this?
like,
Circle.
she's choking up over it.
After my own heart, Amanda. After my own heart.
Full circle coming back to the very beginning. Okay, we are ready.
Steve O'Brien, take us out of here.
The Nice Guys on Business are professional podcasters. Please do not try this at home. It may seem simple, kids, but lots of people get hurt in the process. Void where prohibited, including Mexico, Puerto Rico, Fredonia, or your in-laws. The Nice Guys on Business are not responsible for any claims of liability or any guarantee that these two morons know what they're talking about. There is no promise that being nice to people will help your business, but calling people assholes, dumb, incontinent fuckwads will definitely lose you business. For any and all claims, shit in one hand and wish in the other, and see which one fills up first. Thank you for listening to the Nice Guys on Business podcast. I'm Steve O'Brien.
But okay.
Okay,
You
we're
can-
recording again. God damn it, Amanda.
Steve O'Brien, take us out of here.
You forgot the part you were
you
going to
did the
add.
other
No,
piece.
You said the word, you
Okay.
missed
that
what
was
you were
something
going
we
to
got
say.
the first time, but I
And-
said.
oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. So with the potatoes?
See,
What
now
is
we've
this,
got a
a
proper
comedy
Easter
of
egg.
errors?
Now, this is the Easter egg. Okay, go
Proper
ahead.
Easter
Go ahead,
egg.
Amanda. Now we'll let you back on. So now you're creating more work for your dad, just so you know, and that
Take
is
3.
okay.
Okay, so it's exactly how it's supposed to be.
No,
With the
you do it how-
potato.
you do it how you were going to do it when you said, "Could you re-record this, please?"
Okay.
Okay.
Steve O'Brien, take us about.
I'm like, no. See,
Yeah,
not
where's-
as easy as it seems, huh? Yeah, okay.
I already know.
Now you know how good Doug and I are. 1,500 episodes. We haven't screwed it up once.
What? Not once.
Not at all. Not at all. Steve O'Brien, take us out of here and to the potatoes.
Okay, there we go.
Should I hit stop now? God
You
forbid
can
I
hit
do
stop
something
now.
wrong. Okay, wait. I'm going to hit stop. Emily, did you have anything to add to that?
I'm good. I feel complete. Like Sally, my life is complete.
Could we all just say potato one time? I will say it. Potato.
Potato.
Tomato.
How did I know you were going to say that?
You know what always cheers me up? Rolled up aces over kings. Check raising stupid tourists and taking huge pots off of them. Playing all night high limit hold'em at the Taj. Stacks and towers of checks I can't even see over. And the Nice Guys on Business podcast. They beat me. Straight up. Pay them. Pay the nice guys their money. All right. Top 5 names the Nice Guys on Business almost called their podcast. Number 5, Oceans 2. Super original, guys. Number 4, the Dynamic Dill Rods. I like the visual, and it's accurate. Number 3, Biz Talk with Ross and Rachel. Doesn't even make any sense. Number 2, Game of Fuckery. That was a close one, because that really hits home. And number 1, 1.5 Men. And now, titles they almost used instead of the Nice Guys on Business. New Kids on Lockdown, Mommy's Special Boys, the Ralph Wiggum Fan Club, The Bob Newhart Show, 2 40-year-old virgins. Over 1,000 shows. It's not their 1,000th show. It just feels like it. That's fucked up. That's right. That's how the pros do it, Strickland fucking Bonner. That'll do, nice guys. That'll do. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.